So today's session, I have selected questions from calculus. Most of them are from the 2020 JEE, and there are some questions which are from AEEE also, the previous year AEEE also. So I want all of you to just go through the question, and I want each one of you to answer along with me. That's why I have asked everyone to take the pen and paper. And I don't want you to take the whole thing with you. Just you can note down the equation. You can just solve it and give me the answer. So the first question is the integral pi by 6 to pi by 3 tan cube x into sine square 3x multiplied by 2 sec square x into sine square 3x plus 3 tan x into sine 6x ds is equal to. So here I have four options: minus 1 by 18, minus 1 by 9, 9 by 2, and 7 by 18. I want all of you to answer this. We all know the integrals, right? We have studied that in our schools. We know what are the different formulas. So you just need to solve this, and you just need to get into an integer type of answer, or it's like into a number. That's what you have to do. So how we are going to do this? Maybe what you feel is like, yeah, it's long. There is tan, there is sine, sec, and all of that, and it's long also. So what you need to do? Initially, what you can do is you can just solve it, all these, using the different formulas that you have studied, simplify it to a single term, and you can apply the limits. Integrate it and then apply the limits. I hope I am audible. If there is anything, please do inform. Am I audible? It's like someone has typed, my voice is not audible. I think my speakers are almost at. Am I audible, children? Okay. Okay, thank you. So this session is aimed to help you to understand the different patterns of questions that are really important for AEEE. Yes. So there is pi by 6 to pi by 3. There is a tan cube x, sine square 3x. Maybe you can just take this inside, and maybe you can use some formulas to reduce this. I hope you are doing this. Yes, I think I'll just check the chat box. Yes, Matthew, please do start doing this question. Yes, I think I'll not give much delay. We'll just start doing this. So I've already completed the question from my side. So yes. Is it B, minus 1 by 9? I think someone has given me an answer. Is it B? Is it minus 1 by 9? Okay, let's see. I'll give you the complete details of the entrance exam towards the end of the session. So we'll have a 5-minute time completely allocated for that. So let's concentrate on this question right now. You need to find integral of pi by 6 to pi by 3 tan cube x sine square 3x 2 sec square x sine square 3x plus 3 tan x into sine 6x. So I'm just going to take this inside. So here it's tan cube, this sine square and this sine square, it will be sine raised to 4 3x. Here there is tan cube, there is tan, which is tan raised to 4x. Here there is sine 6x, and here there is sine square 3x. What I've done is I have just taken everything inside. Okay. Now, I hope everybody knows the formula sine 2x. So you can apply that formula here. It's like 2 sine x cos x. We have studied the formula, right? So what my aim here is, I want to simplify whatever is given or what is there in the equation. I want to simplify it so that I'll be able to integrate it with whatever terms I have studied, and then I have to apply the limits. That should be your aim. Okay. So now what we can start doing is, you can just substitute for sine 6x. So sine 6x is equal to, how you can write it? It's 2 of 3x, right? So you can substitute for 2 sine 3x cos 3x. So you are having this 6x part, you have just substituted it with this equation. Because everybody studied this equation at sine 2x, 2 sine x cos x. So sine 2 of, you can rewrite this as 3x, which is equal to 2 sine 3x cos 3x. So once I have written, I have got an extra sine 3x here. So it will be sine cube 3x. I hope up to this, everybody got a clear idea up to this part. I've just taken everything inside. I've just used one formula. Now the actual part starts. Here, when you look at, you have 2 tan cube x, sec square x, sine raised to 4, 3x. Here you have 6 tan raised to 4x, sine cube 3x, cos 3x. You have 2 separate sections and you want to reduce this section. So this is actually something called dy dx of tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x. This expansion is actually this one. I've just solved it individually so that you will get an idea. I have solved it each step in detail so that you will get an idea. Can we move forward? I hope you got a clear idea up to this part. Now what I'm doing, it's d by dx of tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x. So you have to apply the formula, right? First into d by dx plus second into d by dx of. So it's tan raised to 4x, which is 4 tan cube x into sec x. Similarly, sine raised to 4, 3x is 4 sine cube 3x into 3 into cos 3x. So you have to just expand it. And when you check, you can see that whatever the expansion is something which is similar to this. When you look into it, you can see that it is similar to this. It's just 2 times this term. So here, once I have expanded, this is like sine raised to 4, 3x into 4 tan cube x into sec square x plus tan raised to 4x into 4 sine cube 3x into 3 cos 3x. Now here, there is 4, there is 3, here there is 4. So if you take 2 outside, it's completely similar to whatever term this is. So whenever this type of question comes, you need to understand what you have to do. If it's something you feel like, yeah, it's tough, it's a bigger one, you need to reduce it to the smaller terms and then you can solve it easily. So as we have discussed, I have just taken that 2 outside and I'll be able to write this easily as d by dx of tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x by 2. So this is something, now the integral and d by dx, it goes and you can directly apply the limit pi by 3 and pi by 6. Shahana, can you please explain what you want me to tell you? I know you are having some doubt. Now, when you're solving a lot of equations, when you're solving a lot of questions, you will automatically get an idea that, yeah, this is something called this. It only comes through solving. Or maybe if you are looking at this, you could see there is sine is there, tan is there. So it might be, then there is sec and cos. It is related to this sine and the, I would say the tan part. So it's going to be an expansion of tan and sine. So we have taken it as tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x, the highest terms of this two. And when you solve it, you understood that it's the same one and you have just assigned it as integral of pi by 6 to pi by 3 d by dx of tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x by 2. Now you can apply the limits. So it's just, now it's easy for you to solve, right? So here I have taken this 1 by 2 outside. This is tan raised to 4x into sine raised to 4, 3x. And it's pi by 3 minus pi by 6. So tan raised to 4 pi by 3, what's the value? Sine raised to 4, this 3 will get cancelled. So sine raised to 4 pi. What is tan raised to 4 pi by 6? What is sine raised to 4 pi by 2? You could just apply those values and you have the answer. And what I understood is somebody who has already replied that the answer is option B. What it is, maybe you have missed that 2 here. that 2 factor here. Otherwise, it would have been 9. So something which is very important when you're solving the mathematics, the little detail matters. Any questions, and especially when it comes to competitive examinations. Any part that is missed, it's going to give you negative mark, or it's going to it'll be difficult. So you need to be really careful when you're taking up the values. Is this question clear? Can we move towards the next question? Okay, completely fine. I do hope some of you have already gone through these previous year question papers. And when it comes to AEEE, it is really important that you solve a lot of questions. It's not about you're really good in the formulas, you're really good at the theory. You need to know where to apply. It's like which formula to apply at what time and where. That is very, very important. That only comes through solving problems. So please do practice. It's like whenever you have a little break, just take one question, any paper, just start doing it. So yes, now coming to the second question, the solution of the differential equation dy by dx minus y plus 3x divided by log of y plus 3x plus 3 equal to 0 is. So you have a differential equation given here. It's dy by dx minus y plus 3x by log of y plus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. You want to find the solution of it. When you know this format itself, you know it's substitution, right? When you see the question itself, you'll be able to understand, yeah, it's going to be substitution. You have to substitute for it. So here, you could use the substitution method to solve it. So I'll just give you 1 or 2 minutes. You can just go through the question and give me an idea on which option you feel is the correct. Are you all with me doing the questions? Okay. Yes, Aditya, please do start doing this question also. Yes, I'll share this PDF and even the recording, everything you will get. Don't worry. I'll make these resources available in our webpage. So yes, from this text itself, you understood, yeah, what you need to put anything. It's like you're going to substitute for y plus 3x. I think somebody has typed the answer. No. Okay. Yes, Pooja, I'll inform you those details. I think A is an answer. Y plus 3x minus 1 by 2 log e x whole square is equal to C. That's the solution that... yes, I think there is C also. X minus 2 log e y plus 3x is equal to C. Okay, let's see. There are two votes are now. One is for A and the other one is for C. Yes. Please do solve this with me. That is very important. And even if you are stuck, just note down how it is solved. Okay. Another vote for C. Okay. 2 or 3 students have opted for C. X minus 2 log of y plus 3x is equal to C. Okay. I think I'll not delay it again. We'll just discuss this question. Yes. So what I've done is, when we look into the question itself, we know it's substitution. So I've just taken y plus 3x and I have substituted it as t. Now you can just differentiate. So this will be dt by dx is equal to dy by dx plus 3. From that, you can find dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to dt by dx minus 3. Very simple part. You have substituted for y plus 3x is equal to t. You have differentiated and you have something for dy by dx. Now you can substitute it here and you can change the whole equation. So what this will be? Dy by dx equal to dt by dx minus 3 minus this is t, this is log t. So t by log t plus 3 equal to 0. Both the 3's will get cancelled and you have the equation dt by dx minus t by log t equal to 0. So dt by dx equal to t by log t. So dt comes here. It will be log t by t into dt equal to dx. Now we can do the integration. I've just substituted. I'm just completed the substitution part. Now I'm just going to solve it, just going to integrate it, just going to find the solution of it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Yes. Now this is what I got. Log t by t dt is equal to dx. Now I want to integrate it. So dx, it will be x. Integral of log t by t. Those who are able to write it in a stretch, it's okay. Otherwise, what you can do is you can just go for substitution. Log t can be set. So dt can be 1 by t. So this will be integral of z d z. So it's easy for you. If you want, you can use this. Otherwise, it's completely fine. You can do it on your own way. So integral of z square by 2 plus c. What was z? Z was actually t. T was actually what the substitution we did, which was y plus 3x. So you could resubstitute it. It's log t the whole square by 2 plus c. T is actually y plus 3z the whole square divided by 2 plus c. So you got the answer, the equation as option B. I know a lot of you might be confused on what actually happened. We were thinking about C and all. You could just look at the question, and if there are any doubts in any step, you could just raise your hands, or maybe you can type that in the chat box. So from where we have started, we'll be discussing it. This is what the question is, and it's asking the solution of this equation. And they have given the expressions, the different options. So I'm just going to substitute for y plus 3x is equal to t, where I'll be able to find the value of dy by dx in terms of dt. So I can rearrange the whole equation that I have in terms of t. Now I can integrate. So when I'm integrating, I'll have x is equal to integral of log t by t. Now we can go for substitution and you can get back into the answer. So the answer is x minus log of y plus 3x the whole square by 2 equal to c, which is option B. I would also recheck whether it's option B or not. Okay, it is x minus 1 by 2 of log a y plus 3x the whole square equal to c. Yes. Is this question clear, or is it something like you are stuck here? I think, okay. Do you want me to repeat, or is there anything that you are confused? There might be a small mistake that may change an option, because when you look into the, have a look at the options again. It's not like very much difference between them. This is 1 by 2. This is 2. Yes. Moving on. Now we'll discuss the next question. This is a very simple question. I want all of you to give me answer for this. If a plus root 2b cos x multiplied by a minus root 2b cos y is equal to a square minus b square, given ab is greater than 0, dy by dx at pi by 4, pi by 4. You have the interval given. Sorry, it's dx by dy. Dx by dy at pi by 4, pi by 4. So don't worry, if you are having any confusions in between also, towards the end of the session, I would share my number and mail ID. So if there is any question that you want to discuss, you can just contact me. If a plus root 2b cos x multiplied by a minus root 2b cos y is equal to a square minus b square, where a greater than b greater than 0, you need to find dx by dy at pi by 4. The interval is given as pi by 4, pi by 4. So just start doing the question. I'll just show you the options also. A minus 2b by a plus 2b to a plus b. So in some form of a and b it is. A minus b by a plus b, or a plus b by a minus b, or 2a plus b by something, that form is there. So you want to convert it into that form. Convert the answer into that form. So please do start doing. So yes, I was not able to see any answers. I would request you to go through the question. The answer is in the form of A and B. So yes, let's see how we are going to solve this question. Okay. So what is given? Okay, I think someone has typed. Okay, is it A plus B by A minus B? Let's see. Okay. So what is given in the question is A plus root 2B cos x into A minus root 2B cos y equal to A square minus B square. So I'm just going to formulate it in a single. I'm just going to remove these brackets. So it will be A square minus root 2 AB cos y plus root 2 AB cos x minus 2B square cos x cos y is equal to A square minus B square. Now, I hope you all are with me. Now, how we can rewrite this? This will be A square is 0. This is root 2 AB cos y is minus sin y dy by dx plus root 2 AB cos x is minus sin x minus 2b square cos x and cos y. You can just use the formula, the product, and then you can solve it. It's cos x is minus sin y dy by dx into cos x plus cos y into sin y. It's like, sorry, I think I've missed something. Okay. Plus cos y into minus sin y equal to 0. You just have to integrate it. Now, all these terms will be removed, right? How? When you're applying the limit pi by 4 and pi by 4. When you're applying the limit, most of the terms will get cancelled and you will have something in the form of A and B. An equation or a part whole in the form of A and B. So yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. So we have reached here, this part. So this is root 2 AB into minus sin y dy by dx plus root 2 AB minus sin x minus 2b square cos x into minus sin y dy by dx plus cos y minus sin y at pi by 4, pi by 4. So you need to substitute for pi by 4 in all these places. And when you look at after substitution of the values, all these 2's will be cancelled. And you can just rearrange all the terms according to the options given. It's like all these terms will get cancelled and you'll have the dy by dx. The question it's asking dx by dy. So please be with me and start solving it. I think Pooja has got the answer. So here, sin pi by 4, 1 by root 2. Here also same, cos pi by 4, 1 by root 2. You could just substitute this. Here there is a bracket part. You need to be careful because most of the students, when they are doing it in the class, this part they are making mistakes. Very silly mistakes they'll make in this section. So this will be, this 2 term will be cancelled and it will be plus b square dy by dx, and here there will be 2b square. This term will get cancelled and also another b square. So b square dy by dx plus b square, that will be the term here. So you could just rearrange these terms and you can find the value of dx by dy. Dx by dy is something called a plus b by a minus b. So that's option C. I think a lot of students have got this answer as correct. I think, yes. A lot of people have got the answer as correct. Glad to see. It's a very simple question also. Can we move towards the next question or do you want me to repeat this? It is completely based on your... Okay, completely fine. This is like, mostly I request everyone to dedicate this 1 hour completely for revision. Because I know you have studied all the formulas, everything, lot of questions, everything in school. So this is like a revision type of time that you can allocate. So yes, with calculus, we have the other question from integration. The integral of x by x sin x plus cos x whole square dx is equal to integral of x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square is equal to. Which method we'll use? That's something that you need to think on initially. It's given as x by x sin x plus cos x whole square. And the answer is like sin x, cos x, sec x, and tan x. Is it substitution or is it anything else that you want to do? Which method you will be trying? Whether I can make use of integration by parts or anything that you have studied, that's the first thing you should think on when you have a question with you. Yes, I think Aditya. Yes, please go ahead and start doing. We have a revision time where we'll be discussing a lot of questions. Integral of x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square. So for x also there is, it's okay, substitution. Okay. Yes, that is also one method. It's mostly we call it as back solving. Most of the time you can start from the answers, you can start doing it and then you can reach the question. That is also another method. Okay. So yes, I think we'll not waste much time. We'll be discussing it straight away. I think someone has already given me an idea on how to solve this question. Yes. What is given is integral of x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square dx. What I'm going to do is I want to make this term simplified. So I'm just going to multiply and divide it by cos x. So this term will be x square cos x and this term will be x sin x plus cos x the whole square into cos x. Because I want to apply or I need to use some method to solve it. So I want to rearrange or I want to arrange the question in such a way that, or I want to change the question in such a way that I'll be able to apply it. So here you can just multiply and divide it with cos x. So x square into cos x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square into cos x. So this x by cos x you can take as one term and this term x cos x by x sin x plus cos x square as other term. You can apply the formula that you have studied. First into integral of second function minus integral of dy dx of first function into integral of second function. You can use that formula, but there is a part where you need to find the integration of this part. X cos x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square dx. You need to be careful when you are solving this part. The rest is easy because it's x by cos x only that you can solve. So just start doing it. I hope you know this integration part and there is no need to discuss it. So this formula you have studied and I hope you have been using in different problems that you're solving. So x by cos x, I can write this as x sec x. This I need to find. And here it will be x by cos x is also integral of dy dx of x sec x. So this is one term which I need to solve so that this question is easy for me. So what is integral of x cos x by x sin x plus cos x? So here also we are planning to use, oh, I'm so sorry. Here also we are planning to use the substitution in order to solve it. So in this part, I have substituted x sin x plus cos x is equal to t. So this term will be t square. Now you need to find out it. So what it will be? X cos x plus sin x. So x into cos x plus x will be 1. Cos x is equal to sin x minus sin x dx. So you will get dt by dx is equal to x cos x and dt is equal to x cos x into dx. So that term is now changed into dt by t square, which is equal to minus t raised to minus 1. That's minus 1 by t. Now you got the answer, right? So integrating it and substituting it back, you'll get this answer as minus 1 by x sin x plus cos x. Now you can substitute it in this whole equation and it's easy for you to solve it. You can find it individually and then you can substitute it back in the equation. So this term is like minus 1 by x sin x plus cos x. So I have substituted it. X sec x will be x into sec x tan x plus sec x. And you could just multiply these terms and you can simplify it. So once you have the answer, it's very easy to solve. Once you have the initial part, once you know how to do it, then it's really easy for you to solve the question. Are you stuck in any place or do you want me to help? If there is anything like that, please do inform, then only I'll be able to help you. So once after finding all these terms, I got it as this way. It's x sec x minus x sec x by x sin x plus cos x minus integral of minus x sec x tan x plus sec x by x sin x plus cos x dx. Now, it'll be really easy and a lot of terms might get simplified if I'm substituting for sec, tan and all in terms of sine and cos. So, whenever you encounter this type, you may try that also so that the terms will get simplified and it's easy for you to solve it. So once I have substituted it as 1 by cos x, sin x by cos x and 1 by cos x, this terms are getting cancelled. The x sin x plus cos x term is getting cancelled and this what I'm getting is 1 by cos square x. So you know it's sec square x and you have the value, it is tan x. So whenever you come across a question, you need to analyze how you have to manage what is given in the question, especially in the case of this calculus part. What is given in the question, you need to take care of the option also. Because you want the answer to be in the format of, format of what is given in the option. You want to change the answer in the format of what is given in the option. Because in the option, it's like sine, cos, sec and tan x. No, I'll just discuss this question once again. Don't worry. I think a lot of students are facing issues. Don't worry. Okay. The question is asking us to find integral of x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square. So when you think about what method to use, initially you may feel like, yeah, you can go for substitution. But see the answers. It's like tan x plus or something. Another term is like sec x and x cos x sin x. So in order to simplify this question, what you have to do is you have to multiply and divide by cos x. So when you multiply the whole term, that is integral of x square by x sin x plus cos x whole square by cos x. It's like multiply and divide. You can just divide this term into x cos x as one part and x cos x by x sin x plus cos square x as another part. So that you have two terms to apply the formula. Now you can apply this formula and in the formula, there might be a portion where you might feel stuck is this part. Integral of x cos x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square. Where how you can solve this is, you can substitute for x sin x plus cos x as t. Then you can find the dx by dt. From there, you can find the dx value, the dx value and you can substitute it in the equation. I would just wait for some more time for you to go through this problem. And if there are any further stuffs that you feel tough, please do let me know. X sin x plus cos x is equal to t. You could find dt is equal to x cos x plus sin x minus sin x. So this term will cancel and you got an answer as x cos x dx is equal to dt. So what you have done is you have simplified this whole complete term of integral of x cos x by x sin x plus cos x the whole square into dt by t square. Integral of dt by t square. Because x cos x dx is dt. X sin x plus cos x is t. So it's dt by t square and you know the value, right? It's minus t raised to minus 1 or minus 1 by t. Now, as it simplify, you can rewrite for what, as you have completed it, you can rewrite for the value of t, which is x sin x plus cos x. So now you have an answer for this term. You have already integrated it and you have an answer. Now you could substitute it there and you could complete this problem. You have to substitute it back and you have to complete the problem. Yes, I'll show you. Yes. This was the point where we have started doing. This was the one. X sec x into, you have substituted for the integral, minus d by dx of x sec x. That you can do into minus 1 by x sin x plus cos x. Now you have to find an integral for this term. Here, what you need to think is that you need to reduce these terms so that you will get, you want to make it simplified. So substitute for sine and cos. So when you substitute for sine and cos, the whole term of x sin x plus cos x can be cancelled. So once you cancel this, you will have a term called 1 by cos x square. So it then to find the integral of that term, it's easy. So tan x plus c you will get, and this is already the first term that you require. Once you complete finding the integral of the term, this is the first term that you require in the question. You could just check whenever you're doing the problem, you could just check in between about the options, how it is, what all terms are there, in which form it is. So have a look at that and then start completing it. I hope this question is clear. Can we move towards the next question? Yes. This is also another question, a previous year question from the same area of calculus. I think no one is responding. Are you all stuck in the same question, or can we move towards the next one? Okay. So the question that you feel tough, just take a screenshot of it or just write the question and you can try it on your own. If you're stuck afterwards also, you can just inform me so that I'll be helping you. So yes, next question is, let y equal to y of x be the solution of the differential equation x y dash minus y is equal to x square into x cos x plus sin x, given x is greater than 0. And they have also given the value of y of pi is equal to pi. You need to find y double dash of pi by 2 plus y of pi by 2. I have a differential equation x y dash minus y equal to x square x cos x plus sin x. And y equal to y of x is the solution of it. And they have given value of y of pi equal to pi. I need to find y double dash of pi by 2 plus y of pi by 2. You have to work through this question and you have to find the value of y of x, y double dash of x, and then you need to substitute for pi by 2 and pi. Y has to be there. Y of pi by 2, y double dash of pi by 2. Please do start doing it and then we'll discuss. I think someone has given me the answer. Okay. This is like, okay, Pooja, don't worry. Actually, there are students who are typing. Every question is like a little bit tough. I could see 3 or 4 students have typed something like that. It's not like that. Maybe you have not encountered a question of this type earlier because of that. Because almost all the questions that we are discussing today is having some sort of similar logic. And you may get it tough because it's all from a single chapter. That might also be a reason. So don't worry. Start practicing. That's the only way. So I think without much delay, we'll just start discussing this question. So yes, where I'll start is I have the equation. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is actually, yeah. X y dash minus y equal to x square into x cos x plus sin x. What I need to find? I need to have the y, right? So y dash minus y by x is equal to, I'm just going to change this, what it will be. Here the x will get cancelled. So x into x cos x plus sin x. dy by dx plus py is equal to q. You can find the integrating factor, you have the solution. So it is equal to e raised to integral of p dx. What is p here? P will be minus 1 by x. E raised to integral of minus 1 by x is equal to e raised to log x, which is just just 1 by x. This will get cancelled and it is 1 by x. Now, what is the solution for this form? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into integrating factor plus c. So you could just substitute y into integrating factor is 1 by x, which is equal to integral of x into, because q is this part, which is x into x cos x plus sin x into integrating factor is 1 by x plus c. I hope all of you are familiar with this type of problems. Please do make use of the chat box. Then only I'll be able to understand whether you are able to follow me. Yes, I think somebody has typed the option as C. Let's check whether the option for this question is C or not. Okay. Yes. Yes, a lot of students are really having an idea about this type of question. Yes. Now you could simply solve it. Once you understand the format, now you could simply solve it. This will be y by x. Here it's x into integral of cos x minus integral of d by dx of x into integral of cos x plus integral of sin x plus c. The very simple formula that you have studied. You can solve it and you will have the value of y by x equal to x sin x plus c. So y will be x square sin x plus c. Now, in the question, they have given you clearly that y of pi is equal to pi. Now we can just substitute for it. If y is this, now you need to find y of pi by 2. So what is y of pi by 2? X will be pi by 2. So pi by 2 square into sine pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So you got an answer for y of pi by 2 as pi by 2 whole square plus pi by 2. Now, if once you have the value of y, it's easy for you to find out y dash and y double dash. So what is actually y dash? Y is equal to x square sin x plus c. So what will be y dash? This will be x square cos x plus 2x into sin x plus 1. So y double dash will be x square minus sin x plus 2x cos x plus 2 sin x plus 2 cos x. 1 will not be there, so it's 0. So you have the value of y double dash. Now what you have to do? Y double dash of pi by 2. You need to substitute it. Y double dash of pi by 2 equal to minus pi by 2 whole square sin pi by 2, 4 into pi by 2 into cos pi by 2 plus 2 sin pi by 2. Simplifying this, you will get y double dash of pi by 2 as minus pi by 2 whole square plus 2. Now you have both the terms y of pi by 2 and y double dash of pi by 2. Just substitute it and simplify it so that you get the answer. I think there are a lot of students who have typed the answer as option C. It's correct. The answer for this question is option C itself. You just need to formulate whatever is given in the question into what you know. Then you have to apply the formula and you could easily solve this. I hope this question is clear. We'll just have a quick look into it again. It's given that y equal to y of x is the solution of the differential equation x y dash minus y equal to x square into x cos x plus sin x. Y of pi is equal to pi. And they have asked us to find out y double dash of pi by 2 plus y of pi by 2. So we need to initially rearrange this equation in such a way that you will be able to understand which formula you need to apply. So once you rearrange, you have understood the equation is of which form, and you can find the integrating factor. You can just substitute for the solution and you can find the value of y. Once you have the value of y, you know y of pi. It's pi. Then you could find out y dash and y double dash. Substitute for pi by 2 as asked in the question and you have the answer once you complete the addition. Is this question clear to all of you? Or please do type in the chat box so that we can move towards the next question. Yes. Next is also a very simple question. I want all of you to answer it. Please do try. If the value of the integral 0 to 1 by 2, x square by 1 minus x square whole raised to 3 by 2 dx is k by 6, the question is asking you to find the value of k. Please check the terms in which the answer is given. It's 2 root 3 plus pi. Okay. The value of the integral 0 to 1 by 2 x square by 1 minus x square whole raised to 3 by 2 dx is equal to k by 6. You need to find. Yes, I got the answer as B. Some students have answered it. Is it option B? Let's see. This is just, yes, there are a lot of B's coming up in the chat box. I hope that's the answer itself. And this is just a revision for you to understand where you are and to start studying with more energy. That's it. So yes, I hope all of you have covered it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, completely fine. So what is given as integral of 0 to 1 by 2 x square by 1 minus x square whole raised to 3 by 2 dx equal to k by 6. I want k. I'm going to substitute for k. When you check the answer, you could see it in the terms of pi. So I'm going to substitute for x as sine theta. So I know dx is equal to cos theta d theta. So I've changed this whole thing. This 1 by 2 will be pi by 6, right? So I've changed the limiter 0 to pi by 6. Sine square theta by 1 minus sine square theta whole raised to 3 by 2. Dx will be cos theta d theta. Now, the answer is after substitution in the form of pi and also in the form of some value 3 root 2 or 2 root 3, something of that form. Now you could simply solve this. 1 minus sine square theta, you could get cos square theta. This will get cancelled. Here there is cos theta. This is cos square. It will get cancelled and you will have integral of 0 to pi by 6 sine square theta by cos square theta, which is tan square theta. You know, you need to use sec square theta minus 1 to solve it. So sec square theta, it's integral tan theta. Then it's theta. You have to apply the limit 0 to pi by 6. We know this is given as equal to k by 6. So you have k by 6 is equal to tan pi by 6 minus pi by 6. Tan pi by 6 is 1 by root 3 and this is pi by 6. So you want to remove the 6 and you want to get the k. So multiply by 6. You'll have 6 by root 3, which is 2 root 3, and 6 pi by 6, which is pi. So you got the value of k as 2 root 3 minus pi. And I know everyone's answer is correct here. Yes. It's 2 root 3 minus pi. Do you want me to discuss? Is this clear or is there anything you want me to discuss? Okay, completely fine. Moving along. Yes. Another question of the same type. If x cube dy plus xy dx is equal to x square dy plus 2y dx, given y of 2 equal to e, x greater than 1, they want me to find out y of 4. Answer is in terms of e. It's root e by 2, root e and all of that. So just start doing. Okay, there are children who are also asking how long is the session. No, I think I have just one more question after this 7. We'll discuss that and then wind up. I know you might be having classes, some exams, record submissions and all, but just at least 1 hour, maybe I would not say every day, every 2 days or something you need to allocate because you are going to compete with a huge crowd who is going to be there writing all these examinations. So you need to understand each and every topic and you need to update yourself. Yes. So please do start doing it, kids. 1 by 2 plus root e. Is that the answer? Okay, let's see. I think Mohit, if there, yes, I saw your chat. Okay. Okay, completely fine. Okay, now it's root 3 by 2 root e. Okay. This is also something which you need to stick on. Because when it comes to competitive exam, you will not be having a lot more time to redo and check all of them. So you need to make yourself, it's like trained in such a way that, yeah, it's in one go. If you have time, you can just redo everything, but please do take care of it. Yes, so I think we'll just discuss this. We need to find y of 4. That's the question. Okay. So what's given in this question? I have this only. This is something which I know. So I'm just going to rearrange these terms, right? So this is x cube dy. I want all the dy to be here. So x square dy comes here. Xy dx goes here. So here it will be 2y dx minus xy dx. And here it will be x cube dy minus x square dy. So there will be x cube minus x square dy and 2 minus x into y dx. Because it's 2y and xy. So I've taken that y also outside. So you have something called dy by y is equal to 2 minus x by x cube minus x square dx. Now, you want to find the solution, you're just going to integrate it. So, log y is equal to integral of 2 minus x by x cube minus x square dx. So, how we are going to solve this? Integral of 2 minus x by x cube minus x square. How we are going to solve this? We know the form, right? Integral of a by plus b by plus c by. So, you need to use this form, right? So, integral of 2x by x square into x minus 1. We need to solve this in the form of a by, b by, and c by. Because when you are solving it, it's going to be in the form of cx. So, you need to have that c term also here to solve it. So, this will be a by x plus integral of b by x square plus c by x minus 1. Now, you could just solve for 2 minus x equal to 1 equation. You can substitute for x equal to 0, 1 and all, and you can find the value of a, b and c. The very simple method that you have studied. So here 2 minus x is equal to a into, you could form x into x minus 1, b into x minus 1 and c into x square. You could substitute for x equal to 0, 1, all those values, and you can find a, b and c. Once you have these values, you can substitute it and you can complete the integration part. So integral of 2x by x square minus, that term is now changed to this one. Integral of dy by y equal to integral of a by x plus integral of b by x square plus integral of c by x minus 1 into dx. This is log y. This is minus log x. This will be minus 2x raised to minus 2, which will be 2 by x. And this is log of x minus 1 plus c. Now you got it in terms of log y. Now in the question, they have clearly described that y of 2 is equal to e. So x is, you need to substitute for y of 2 equal to e. So substitute for y equal to e and x equal to 2. So what it will be? Log e is equal to minus log 2 plus 2 by 2 plus log 2 minus 1 plus c. So you got it as log e is equal to minus log 2 plus 1 plus log 1. Now log e is 1. This 1 will go and you will get a value for c which is equal to log 2. Once you have the constant for c, you could substitute it and you can work for y of 3, which is something that you need to find according to the question. So what you have to do? You got the value of log 2, you got the value of c, you have resubstituted it, and now you can go for y of 4. So log y is equal to minus log 4, x is 4 here, plus 2 by 4 plus log of 4 minus 1 plus log 2. So here you can use log a plus log b, log a minus log b, those formulas, and you can solve it. It's log 3. 3 into 2, that is 6. It's 6 by 4, that is log of y equal to log of 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So log 3 by 2, it's log y. So taking e, it will be e raised to 1 by 2 into 3 by 2. Yes. What was the difference between option B and option C was? It's 1 by 2 plus root E, this 3 by 2 root E. Here also you may get confused. It's 3 by 2 root E and this is 3 by 2 plus root E. I think there are a lot of, okay. I hope this question is clear. Can we move towards the next one? Yes, Pooja, there will be sessions for that also. This is like mostly concentrating on AEEE. I don't know whether you have checked into the AEEE syllabus or the question paper pattern. It's like we have more questions from mathematics, then physics, then chemistry, and then English. So that's how it is. Most range of questions are from mathematics. That's why we'll mostly concentrate on mathematics. But we will have sessions for the others also. Okay. Now I think we can move to the next question. This is also a very, very simple question. I want all of you to answer it. The value of 1 plus sine of 2 pi by 9 plus I cos of 2 pi by 9 divided by 1 plus sine of 2 pi by 9 minus I cos 2 pi by 9 whole cube is. Same sort of question you use. I hope all of you have done in different ways. The value of 1 plus sine 2 pi by 9 plus I cos 2 pi by 9 divided by 1 plus sine 2 pi by 9 minus I cos 2 pi by 9 whole cube is. I think we'll start discussing it. It's a very simple question and very easy for you to do it. When you look at the question, think of the formulas that you can substitute. Here I have sine theta, here I have cos theta. You can substitute for pi by 2 minus theta, right? So here this you can write as cos of pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9. Here also cos of pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9. Here you can substitute for sine of pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9 and sine of pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9. My aim is to decrease this. My aim is to decrease this to a very simple one so that it's easy for me to find the answer. So here pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 9, it will be 5 pi by 18. I'm so sorry, there is no end here. I think I've typed it wrong. This is not there. Plus I sine of 5 pi by 18 divided by this term whole cube. Now, you can use the formulas for 1 plus cos theta and sin theta to get it simplified again. So here, 1 plus cos theta, you can go for 2 cos square theta by 2. So it will be something like 5 pi by 18 into 1 by 2. Here also, it will be the denominator part also, it will be 5 pi by 2 by 18 into 1 by 2. So it will be 5 pi by 2 by 36. Now this part you can go for 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So here it will be I into 2 sine of 5 pi by 36 into cos of 5 pi by 36. The same applies for the denominator also. Now what my aim is to simplify this. So once you have done or once you have covered this part, it just got simplified, right? How it will be? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. So this was the part that you got. 2 cos of 5 pi by 6 plus I 2 sine pi. Here the cos term is common. So you could just take it and these two terms got cancelled. So you simplify the equation as this. Now, when you saw a question with I sine theta, something of that form, cos plus I sine or something of that form, you have to remember the equation for e raised to I theta, cos theta plus I sine theta. So you could just substitute it here. This will be e raised to I 5 pi by 36 divided by e raised to minus I 5 pi by 36. So what your aim should be is to simplify it and it's like to reduce it. Whenever you approach some questions of these type, your aim should be to reduce it. That's what you need to give. And there will be some formulas that you can apply easily so that it will get reduced. So this will be e raised to I 5 pi by 36 by this one. So this is something like, you need to solve this, right? This is 2 times of I 5 pi by 36 whole cube. So this 36 will get cancelled and it will be 3 into I 5 pi by 18, which is equal to e raised to I 5 pi by 6. So you got a form, you could solve it. It's like for the with the degree, it's 5 pi by 6. Here also 5 pi by 6. 5 into 180 by 6, it's 150. So you have to find the values and substitute it and you have the answer. I think a lot of people have typed the answer. Okay. Almost, I think 5 or 6 students have answered the correct option. It's option B. So yes, I think we are going to end our session here. And I know we have not discussed more questions. And I want all of you to give me a feedback about how you feel. It's like based on your feedback only, I'll be able to change the things that the way in which I'll be taking this session. So that's very essential. And we'll continue this sessions the whole year. Every Thursday from 6 to 7, there will be a session like this. So you can dedicate this time for exclusively for problem solving, just to understand whether you are able to apply the things that you have studied. Maybe in the initial, sometimes it's like you might feel it's tough, but it's okay. You'll be able to come through it. Yes. Yes, I told you about, we'll discuss about the exam towards the end. Yes, AEEE, most probably every year we used to have 2 sessions. Most probably the first session will be before your board exam and the second session will be after your board exam. And whichever is the best percentile, we'll be taking that percentile for the ranking. And to all the students here, I'm just going to provide you my mail ID and the number. So if there are any queries, you could directly contact me. Okay. I think I've posted the mail ID and it's visible to everyone. Okay. Maybe this also I'll do. That's a very good suggestion, Shahana. Next week, which topic we'll be discussing, I'll give you an idea about that in the next week itself. In the previous week, so that you can just go through the formulas and be ready. That also can be done. So from next week onwards, we'll do that. Okay. So I hope the session was useful. Please do provide your suggestions so that I'll be able to help you in the way that you need. And thank you so much for attending. Yes, this year, most probably there might be some changes in the syllabus. We'll be updating it soon. And Pooja, regarding the recordings, I'll give you proper information next week. Most probably we'll be updating the update that in the website. I think most probably your boards will start by Feb and March or April. Most probably you'll have the exams towards the April end or May, and then one before the board exam. And please do practice more, because I hope all of you are like in 12th preparing for the board exams. You have the practicals, you have the records, everything. I know you might be, it's like flooded with a lot of tasks, but please do find some time, because there is no need for you to study all the theory, all the formulas and everything, because you have already covered that in your school. So just ensure that you are dedicating some amount of time for the problem solving. It's like discussing the questions, analyzing which formula word I have to apply, what happened, the mistakes, the silly small mistakes that you used to make when you're solving the problem. So all these things you will be able to understand when you're solving it only. So thank you so much, everyone. I know you have classes tomorrow. Okay, it's can you please make it more clear? It's center-based test, I know. It's computer-based test, which is going to happen at different test centers in the country. And we'll publish a list of test centers on our website. And you can choose the locations. Yeah. I hope that's fine. And thank you so much, everyone. I'm not going to waste more of your time. And I hope this was helpful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a nice evening. Thank you all.